Imagine waking up and finding out thousands of dollars in student debt have just been wiped clean from your record. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for over 3 million Australians, that dream just became a reality. In a groundbreaking move, Australia's parliament has officially passed a law slashing student loans by 20%, amounting to over $10 billion in debt relief. This isn't just a financial decision. It's a powerful political statement and a promise kept by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's government. The announcement comes at a time when inflation and cost of living pressures have hit young Australians especially hard, making this relief feel even more significant. So what exactly does this mean for students and the economy? Let's break it down. This new law, passed just after Labor's landslide re-election victory, marks the Albanese government's first major legislative achievement of this term. According to the Prime Minister, cutting student debt was a top priority from day one, and now it's done. The legislation eliminates a fifth of all student debt across the country, with backdated adjustments kicking in from June 1st, 2025. To put that into perspective, a graduate with an average loan of $27,600 will now see $5,520 wiped off their balance. That's real money going back into people's pockets at a time when groceries, rent, and bills are becoming harder to manage. It's a game changer for millions, especially millennials and Gen Z, who came out in large numbers to vote for this promise. Speaking to the press, Education Minister Jason Clare emphasized the emotional and financial burden that student debt places on young Australians. He called the policy a weight lifted from an entire generation. In the last election, millennials and Gen Z made up 43% of registered voters, more than baby boomers. Labor's campaign recognized that shift and delivered a platform with real incentives for younger voters, including student loan relief. And this isn't just symbolic. The government is backing it up with policy, $16 billion worth. Clare said this move is also about trust. Young people showed up at the polls and voted for change, and the government is following through on its word. In addition to the 20% debt wipe, the legislation also raises the income threshold for loan repayments from $54,435 to $67,000. That means lower income earners will have more breathing room before they're required to start paying back their loans. This is crucial because it reduces financial pressure on graduates just starting out in their careers. The change is part of a broader effort to make education accessible and reduce intergenerational inequality. As housing prices climb and wages lag behind inflation, many young Australians have been caught in a cycle of debt with little room to build financial security. This new law is designed to help break that cycle, giving them a better shot at stability. This move also sends a message beyond just numbers. It reflects a cultural and political shift in how countries can approach student debt. While other nations debate the pros and cons of loan forgiveness, Australia is taking decisive action. Of course, questions remain about long-term funding, sustainability, and economic impact. But for now, millions of Australians are breathing easier. Whether you're a current student, a recent grad, or someone with a mountain of loan paperwork gathering dust, this policy offers hope. It's a rare political moment where a campaign promise turns into real, life-changing action. And for that reason, it's making headlines across the world.